defeat now.
Right.
I think when you say multifaceted, there's an incredible Dawson.
A Dawson baby.
Nema contributing my MPP lose you and Nema baby in the next 5 minutes in my own views, maybe.
Right.
And no, I may share in Kratan near Ramonia there. So called Okabono half boom. Right?
Yeah.
Not formally Bono a half Bono East or Bono half. Currently, apart from Techiman's at a dispute, the MPP were just 2 seats. A half for Bacon and a Bono Bacon. Right. Okay. Now in 2020, Akufo-Addo and Mahama Kwa Kensi no Bono half for Nessa Maka Bono a half on the Bono Easter boom.
Right.
Parent Akufo-Addo 51.49%. John Mahama 47%. This election, Bawumia Mahama there no.
Right.
Bawumia reduced from Akufo-Addo 51% to 41.65%.
So
Mahama wonya 47% no, I appreciated the 46%, so almost 10 percentage point increase.
Right.
The gap Okabono region no boom. The Trebono region so Kaboma. The gap between Bawumia and President Mahama 14.88%. And to say, I'm on for you and Santa Fon Kwan and Twaba, and you know, Cressa, you know why? Even Osha, the Greater Accra region. I mean, for I call the Greater Accra region. 2020. President Akufo-Addo, Elusu Greater Accra John Mahama, the difference was less than 80,000. Percentage terms, Akufo-Addo now 48.15%.
Right.
That's President Akufo-Addo. President Mahama, 50.97%. Greater Accra 2020.
Right.
2024, Bawumia 34.35% from 50.95. So that is almost what a 16% decrease in 4 years. Me ma percent we my analyze it. Plausible reasons.
Right.
2024 Mahama me say 2024. 2020 me say Mahama 50.97.
Right.
Greater Accra this election only 63.99%. An increment of almost 14%. In fact, Osha gap between Bawumia and President Mahama 34.35 as against 63.99 a 29.64%. Almost 30% gap.
That's huge.
In Greater Accra. But if I call the Western region, 2020, John Mahama 46.16%, President Akufo-Addo 50.95%. 2024, John Mahama 58.8% from 46%.
Right.
And Tusha will increase by almost 13%.
Right.
Akufo-Addo 50.95%. Mahmoud Bawumia 38.24%. A decrement of almost 13. So it tells you say across scale. Across scale,
Ghana for any say.
Northern region, yes, northern region. It's the same thing. Across scale.
I see it from like from Azim to Zabzugu.
Ghana for Antwaba. And Ghana for Antwaba because they are undercurrent. It's Bawumia research now Kasson Bay and Mimene ya don't want your research.
Yeah.
But for me as a broadcaster, I know Busa Ghana Nibia and MPP no be fair. The reason why Ghana for Antwaba na Kokwa, enema be brave. One, the expectations were not met.
Yeah.
Send a GD amount for your parent Akufo-Addo mu. Ekotu boom at the man 2016. Say tam na be see that na Mahama dey ma na be see that. Na Kokwa tie. Ultimately defeated President Mahama by 1 million votes. You can corruption some for Mahama personal attacks. Ebi no kure. You say Mahama to dying e wo Dubai. And some ya kafa Mahama kuma say nyina ye nim. Na after 8 years, nipa na would defeating by almost 1 million. It's me be winning an election of over 1.6 million. You don't need any research to tell you say Abina will be defeating 1 million. We're underperforming.
Oh yeah.
Team analysis ni.
Yeah.
We any research me say who defeating will be our battle almost 1 million vote. Say any panel 8 years pe wetimi be defeated. And as a Mahama, Nasa Mahama, if the victory analyzing the year, Mahama had 2.6 million votes.
Yeah.
Because no a deficit of 1 million. And then there was a plus of 1.6 million.
Yeah.
So Mahama has actually performed in 8 years.
Yeah.
Next every year, average year, Mahama was building trust. I mean, they were winning elections with over 1.6 million votes.
Okay.
That tells you that the NDC has put in the work. That tells you that Ghana for nye GDA bi wo President John Dramani Mahama mu enti omo sama na ba. Na kokwa wonim. Sama for change niema e two plausible reasons ya man for cause change. One. Omo believe say nipa na wo ba no. Okade no ho enti ye de man na wontimi nye. Ana say omo believe say nipa na wo ba no waye bi da enti obetimi aye.
Okay.
So, it's either Ghanaian feel that Bawumia is part of the mess, or my meet your expectations, won't mean yet. And I say, Omu believe is that John Dramani Mahama, I will name dear obey me the day. Aye. The second reason is a cockwa. 2020, I feel said the MPP didn't analyze their results well. You know why I'm saying that?
Right.
2020, John Mahama have a deficit, you know. And I can confidently tell you that based on this result, senya COVID-19, any free water any maybe Akufo-Addo here because of COVID-19 by na. KB anka 2020 let's say be obe ni kan kamaje ne be slimmer. Because akokwa 169 seats. Otiba 137 and 100 cry at the amount. So it clearly tells you say the 2020 results, someone analyzing here a bia collection results then you say finally on that point post 2020 no any ebenya domestic debt change. Akokwa henam ne tattoo obama MPP pa is a middle class.
Yeah.
Middle class ni be brashiro musika. Businessmen be brashiro musika. Ya sika na ho ode akofom ti me de. Ubusam say reasons why a MPP lose elections now readily without any research and on top of my mind.
Yeah.
I think that these are some of the reasons.
Right.
Because monetary policy over 20%. Inflation over 20%.
Okay.
Ghana from which and I think say the economy to me is the main thing.
Right.
Also the MPP underestimated the concerns of the people. Okay, be on free SHS. Okay, be on some free SHS. I think that they overplayed the free SHS card, no. Emma economic variables in basic be some Dominico, someone from Meninco, some Ghana fatu a bit.
Right. Eugene, Mesa about so many professor Dujem, political scientist and historian lecturer, KNUST.
It was a big disappointment. There's no doubt about it when the results came. Why was it a disappointment? Because all the work we had done was pointing to the fact that we would win this election. I mean, there was, clear evidence on the ground as we went to all the 276 constituencies. It was clear that, we were going to do well. But on the day of the election, something was amiss. Turnout was so low. And everybody was wondering what was happening. Why? Where are people? And that was from Axim all the way to Zebla. The whole country. What is going on? No, where are people? It turned out that 2.1 million of us decided to stay. Yento. That was and it's almost as if they had a meeting and decided on the message. The same message. No matter which constituency you went to, they will tell you they were not voting. So at least we know where the problem is. To solve a problem, you have to know what it is. So our people didn't vote. That was the problem. The question now is why they didn't vote. That is the question. And that is a research question we are going to answer now. Thankfully, it's not guesswork. We know all the individuals who did not vote in every polling station. So it's not guesswork. So the research is going to speak to them, individual by individual, polling station by polling, to get a sense of why they did not vote. That can only be the basis on which we can go forward. Otherwise, it will be guesswork. It will be guesswork. I must say, like I said, we worked very hard in the campaign. I must tell you that I'm very proud of the communication team. Very, 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 very proud. We did very well. You did an excellent job. I must congratulate you. We dominated the NDC in social media. By far, very, very clearly. And we were working against their ownership of or support from key media houses, isn't it? Which put us at a disadvantage in many ways in terms of the communication field, because we had a lot of these key media houses who were not on our side, and so we had to. But you fought very hard every time you had the opportunity. I've been following the communications very closely over the campaign because I wanted to know how things were going across the space. So now we are in opposition.